Welcome to the Kinkazoid Podcast, where we give you your weekly dosage of nasty, freaky, kinky conversation and relationships too. Here's our host.
It's your girl, Chase, the C. Hayes, how you say it, as long as that flavor stays in your mouth. I'd be mad if you gave this slaughterhouse of a dick to another bitch. Yes, I would be very upset.
Y'all, it's your girl, Royal, no tagline necessary. Just recognize she's a queen. You see the headline. When I say it was a wet spot, I mean it was a wet spot. Like, it was like all encompassing the entire bed or whatever, almost.
And your boy Hubdusa, as they say, giving it to you from the front and the back. Nobody asked you what you like or what you feel works better. I said what works for me.
It's time to start the show. Let's get kinky.
What's going on to all my freak leaks in the building? It's your girl, Chase, the C. Hayes, how you say it, as long as that flavor stays in your mouth. My green screen is back there. I just keep forgetting to literally put it on my chair, and therefore because of that, let me fix you up. So because of that, you will probably see my dresser popping in and out. You'll see my bun is not part of the story right now. I don't know what's going on with that, but it is what it is. I hope you guys have had a grand, fantabulous ass week. I'm waiting for Hubducer to join in. If he does join in, if not, it's perfectly fine. And y'all know Royal is back in school with the groove and, dealing with the kids and stuff like that. So I always say I'll never let nothing stop the show. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go. We gotta keep doing it. Last week we didn't have it. That was our one little oopsie. We didn't have the show because there was just a lot of stuff going on. So, but we back. You already know we always gonna be back. We always gonna come back. It is what it is. I hope you guys have had so far of a great week, a great time in the midst of it all. It is Sunday, which means tomorrow we get back to the grind of it all. Your girl got a new job or whatever. So tomorrow will be my first full week, Monday through Friday at this job. So let's see how it goes. I'm very happy, very thankful, very, very blessed about it. So yeah, into which way, I don't really think that he's going to be able to come. So that's fine. That's fine. We're just going to be here. And I don't think anybody's watching anywhere also, but that's okay. That's okay. I am Miss Gabbermouth. I could talk like it's nobody's business. Honestly, a little bit too much. A little bit too much, if you ask me. But, you didn't ask me, so it is what it is. All right. So first thing that Hubducer had put this into the chat, like sometime last week when we were going to have a show originally. And, I don't know if you guys seen this, but it is a man who has a picture of his wife giving fellatio. Okay. It's a picture of a screenshot, I'm going to assume, of a video of his wife giving fellatio to not him, the husband. It is not to the husband. She is giving fellatio to another man. And it says this man caught his wife cheating on him. He took a photo of them, put it on a t-shirt, and went to see her at work wearing the shirt. Well, if you didn't suck a dick, then you wouldn't be in the situation that you're in right now. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't go on and try to be a little freak nasty with somebody, then you wouldn't be in this problem area that you would be in right now. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he's wrong in how he did it, because not only does this put her at risk for work, maybe this puts her at risk with other jobs, because if they call and try to find out why she was let go previously, this would be fundamentally an issue. It's embarrassing more than anything, because if it was your husband's penis that you were sucking and he did that as like a proud thing, like, look, my wife know how to suck some dick, then that's like, babe, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be looked at as crude because, that's your husband, but it'll be looked at as mortifyingly embarrassing. But when you are on someone's t-shirt sucking somebody else's dick and your husband's wearing it to embarrass you at work to bring you some lunch, that is diabolical. I don't know if I would have been able to survive anything like that. I probably would have thrown up everywhere, just out of my body, going into like shock of like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like, this is out of control. I definitely wouldn't have known how to approach this situation, like, at all whatsoever. But then again, husband, I know women have done some things in the midst of finding out that they have been cheated on, breaking windows, taillights, pulling up to your job. I mean, you could even do a Janet Jackson, pull up to, your husband's job with a big birthday cake, and a gay dancer comes and pops out the cake and embarrasses you at your job. But I don't know. I mean, we've seen women throw clothes and shoes out of the door and all this other stuff and getting shit out and whatever, which that I never understood, because I never got throwing your shit out of your house with your man shit in it. Like, I never got that. Like, I never seen what that proved. I never seen what point we got across with that, because you're embarrassing yourself. You're going to be known as the bitch in the neighborhood who was ratchet enough to throw her nigga shit out the fucking door, out the window, whatever, to prove a point. Baby, get them suitcases or get a bunch of garbage bags. Pack up his stuff. I mean, fold it up if you want to. If you're that calm to fold up some clothes, then you really are done with him. If you just throwing stuff, that means you about to get dicked down again tonight for his apology letter that he's gonna send you. But in the meantime, if you fold up them clothes and you put them in a garbage bag or two, and you just have them waiting by the door when he come back inside, and he asking all these questions, and you just sitting there drinking your wine, and you're like, I have nothing else to say, Tori. I got nothing else to say. I mean, you fucked around, you cheated, and now you're finding out. Your stuff is here. I pack it up for you, freshly folded and everything for you. You just got to do one thing. Leave. That's it. You don't got to do nothing else. I'm just sitting here minding my business, and I'm drinking my wine and my water. Your shit is right there. I just need you to leave. I don't want to yell. I don't want to cuss. I'm not even mad at you. I'm not even upset with you. You felt that you need to do what you need to do as a man. And that is fine, because you are your own person. You don't own me, and I surely, obviously, do not own you. So, just like you did before, you gladly left out of here. You can gladly leave out of here again. And you can go do what you want to do with your life. Because I feel like, honestly, with Cersei, I feel like we give too much power to people when they do us wrong. And that's something that I myself am currently working on. I can admit that I feel some type of way towards certain people, more specifically certain women, because of my own shit. Now, whether they deal with certain niggas or whether I just don't like them, and it's always just me leaning towards, I just don't like you. I have to stop letting their presence bother me, because I know for a fact my presence doesn't bother them. Well, my presence does bother them, because actions have been shown to see that my presence does bother them. But besides that, I just, I need to start feeling like, oh, you're just another human being that exists. Like, I want to take back the emotion I had before you ever entered my life, so that way you could just be another person that exists. And that's it. I feel like you shouldn't let someone control your emotions. I feel like if a person cheats on you and they decide to just leave you in the dust, not fuck with you anymore, or push you to the side, or whatever the case may be, I feel like if that is something that exists, if that's something that happens, don't give them the energy. Don't even explain. I was there for you. I paid your rent when you were low. I took your mama to church. Like, don't even do like all the bullet points of, why you were such a good person to them. They know what you did for them. They know. So you going over the stuff that you did for them is not going to make them come to a, oh my God, they did do this amazing things for me. Why was I so blindsided? They're not fucking stupid. They know exactly what the fuck they were doing. You know what I'm saying? They know. You just got to move on as swiftly as possible. But wearing a shirt to the job with somebody sucking some dick on it is fucking banana. That is fucking bananas. But who am I? So we see something else producer had sent in, and it says a woman goes viral. Now, I don't think that this is real, right? I think that this is very much fake. I don't think that this is a real post. I don't think this person even said this shit. But supposedly, allegedly, a baddie goes viral after explaining why she only dates younger men. And in quote, he was 13 inches. 13 inches is about 5 to 6 inches too much. I'm sorry, 13 inches. Where are you going with that? Because it sounds like you're doing immediate implantation in my uterus. Like, it feels like you're going to go through my cervix, immediately nut there. You're not even that. You're going to go through my cervix and then tip to the left, hit that ovary, get that egg open. You know what I'm saying? Let that, and then immediately pregnant. It's like I went to the doctor for free for IVF, it's out of control. But he was 13 inches and I still could feel nothing. Yeah, you need to go see a doctor. Or maybe you just have a high pelvic floor. I don't know, but you need to see a doctor. Then he had the audacity to be mad at me because he couldn't feel anything either. 13 inches doesn't mean 13 inches of girth. I want people to really get away from length, meaning he got a beefy dick. That does not correlate to each other, like, at all whatsoever. If he has a good length, cool, but he could still be a pencil. You know what I'm saying? And nothing's worse than a good length nigga with a slim ass dick. I don't want a slim Jim. Okay? I don't want that. I want a fat sausage. I don't want no slim thick, dick. That is nasty. I don't want no stick. I mean, I don't think I've ever personally seen a lean bean, but I've seen them like on the internet and they do look a little weird. They look a little off. They look a little gross. Having like a little tiny, hi Sean, having a little tiny small ass dick, that's nasty. That's nasty. I'm not talking about small like as in length. I'm meaning skinniness. Like, I like my niggas like I like my dicks. I like my dicks like I like my niggas fat as fuck. You feel what I'm saying? So 13 inches doesn't mean that he would have filled up your walls any which way, but like I said, you need to go see a doctor. Anyway, like she said, he was 13 inches and I still couldn't feel anything. Then he had the audacity to be mad at me because he couldn't feel anything either. I had already told him my pussy was trash up front. Who admits that? Okay. That's why I like men ages 21 to 24 because they don't care about me not having no walls. Like I said, I feel like this was written by a man. That just gives like fake news all day, every day. Nobody would ever come out their mouths and say some dumb shit like that. And 21 to 24-year-olds would definitely care about you not having walls. These aren't fucking young breds. These are men who at the prime peak of their fucking. prime peak of their fucking is between 21 and 24. They are nothing but like fucking little horny ass rabbits ready to take a bitch down at any point of taking. That's why you don't find a lot of committed relationships that stay that long with men at that age. Because they're just horny little rabbits that want to plant their seed or share their seed wherever they possibly can. And I don't fault them. Like I even just talked about a video that was talking about zodiacs and stuff where my ex, like I knew my ex really broke up with me on some bullshit just to fuck somebody else because he's did it before. Like, you know, he's like, I'm not a cheater. I just break up so I don't cheat. I break up with you. And then, you know, which is crazy. So I should have seen that coming. I don't even know how I didn't see that foreshadowing, but whatever. But yeah, a man can feel a woman and a woman can feel a man. I want y'all to realize that. I don't care how small you are. I will always feel you in me. I will always feel you in me. Every single time. I don't care if you're 2 inches, 3 inches. I will always feel you in me. If you're able to lay your pubis against mine, I will always feel you in me. It may not be enough for me. It may not be the size of my liking. It may not be the top tier piece of dick that I want in my life, but I will always feel you in me because that's what women's walls are meant to do. I'm tired of women forgetting the functionality and the purpose of sex. When you have a man and you have a woman and they're having intercourse, yes, we have orgasms and all this other stuff, but do you know why we're having an orgasm? We are trying to trap you. We are trying to trap you. I'm tired of these fucking politician text messages. But yes, we're trying to trap you. We're trying, our bodies are trying to get pregnant. We were not made for enjoyable sex. It just happens that we enjoy sex, but we are made to procreate. Okay? So when we're having our orgasms and we're spazzing and we're and doing all this other shit, our walls are contracting. Okay. Yes, it feels good. The Kegels feel good. But the reason why is because our walls are actually contracting, but it's really doing this. It's helping the semen travel up the vaginal canal. Okay. Get up inside that cervix. Follow through the fallopian tubes. You already know the story. Go into the ovary. Get emitted by an egg. And hopefully that egg drop and plants itself in the uterus. That's literally the purpose. That's literally the reason. So when we're like, I can't feel it. I can't feel it. I can't. It doesn't matter if you're supposed to feel it, honestly. But yes, you can, because your walls automatically massage around the dick that you have. Automatically. I don't care if you had a 12 last week and a 4 this week. You're going to feel that 4 because your body's automatically going to feel around it. But so fellas, don't feel bad. If you know how to do what you know to do with, then you're fine. I have met men who have had it and didn't know what to do with it. And I'm like, always. There is some small man out there right now wishing he had that because he know he could bona fidely fuck somebody stupid, but you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it at all. But yeah, to say that young men don't care about not having walls is crazy. And the whole no wall story is so stupid. Because if that was the case, any woman who has had a natural birth wouldn't have any walls. Y'all think y'all good? Have y'all seen a baby come out of a woman? Because I have. I have seen a baby coming out of a woman. Trust and believe. If her walls can come back and you can still enjoy them things, okay. Let's not be stupid. I just didn't want us to be dumb. I think it's still hilarious that we still have this whole entire like, oh, who has walls, who don't have walls, like discussion. I think it's hilarious. And I mean, I would like to think, you know what? Actually, no. I think the fact that we say it's 2024, it's 2020 this, it's 2020 that, we have to realize this is the first time we're living this, right? Yes, you have people who are older than us, but this is the first time we are living in these days, right? So I feel like we are learning along the way, but we're still figuring it out. Do I really hope that the discussions and these talks change by the time it hits 2040 something. Like, I really hope that we're not having these dumbass conversations anymore. But then again, I feel like they're going to exist regardless of the fact. It's going to happen, because we are humans and we're going to repeat the same thing over and over again, no matter what. I mean, we're still repeating wars that don't need to happen. We can tell our kids and our friends 8,000 different times, and the next generation, cheating is wrong, cheating is bad, don't cheat, don't cheat, don't cheat. What do people still do? They still cheat. You can't change a person's moral compass. I mean, you want to try, but sometimes it's just not that easy, which is crazy. No, I did see this pop up, and I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see it yourselves. I'm going to make sure that it comes up and that I have the sound on for it and everything, because I think this is really fucking crazy. So I'm going to share this video, and then you guys tell me what you all think about this. Just to preface this, it is a podcast. I don't know what the point was, but this is a podcast. So let's see what this young lady had to say about men being zesty. This is why I wanted you guys to see this. It's about men who are zesty or sassy when they do certain things. So let's go to that really quick.
I'm not gonna lie, I just feel like I just can't see my nigga like using the umbrella looking like fucking Mary Poppins. Like, I'm sorry, I just cannot. And I feel like it's gonna be so bad when I say it, but I feel like it's sassy.
Wait, so protecting himself from the rain?
No, that's not it, because you could easily wear a jacket. When you use that umbrella, you're covering the same portions that's gonna be covered by a jacket. Nah. Just take the jacket off. Why? What's not getting covered by the jacket that's getting covered by the umbrella?
My pants.
Your pants are still getting wet when you have an umbrella.
I got a big umbrella.
So why don't you just wear a jacket? Why do you wear an umbrella?
Like I said, it's sassy, so which means I feel like it's for girls. Here's why though. So it's pouring down, raining one day, and my grandfather, he's on his way out, and it's, of course, my grandmother, she had umbrellas. So I'm like, I'm not gonna take an umbrella. He's like, no, real men don't use umbrellas. And I'm not going to lie, I think of my grandfather just so highly, because he was just that father figure for me for a long time. So he just holds like a very high place for me. So ever since he said that, it's instilled. My stepdad doesn't use umbrellas. The man I marry is not going to use an umbrella. Like, I'm sorry. I
wanted to make sure you guys got that in total, because, when I seen it, obviously a person just clipped the, obviously anytime that these podcasts, and it was funny, somebody in the comment section was like, they should run up the prices for microphones. But people will obviously clip the most, clickbaitable part and then put it in the beginning and then run with, the rest of the sentence of the podcast of what happened. So when I seen that from somebody else's page, I said, oh no, let me go watch this and let me watch the entire little portion of the clip. So I knew it had to come from somewhere, because that just sounds dumb. Like, a man using an umbrella is zesty. I'm sorry, not Zesty, Sassy. The words are very interchangeable. It sounds really dumb because it is really dumb. Okay. And for her to say, what are you using an umbrella for when you have a jacket? What is the jacket protecting that an umbrella? What is the umbrella protecting that a jacket couldn't? Your clothes, dummy. Like with an umbrella, my face isn't getting wet. My head isn't getting wet. That's how you would get a cold. An immediate cold, your face and your head getting wet. Okay. Yes, you have a hoodie, but guess what? Depending on how heavy that rain is, you're making it seem like if a man, even if that is dumb, but you're making it seem like if a man popped out an umbrella when it was just sprinkling like little drops here and there, that well, why are you bringing out an umbrella? Like, that's dumb. Like, if that was a general statement, I get that because I don't even bring out an umbrella when it's like a little sprinkle. Like, if I'm getting to the destination I need to get to, I'm just going to get there really quick. It's just little tiny drops. No problem, right? But you're not specifying that. You're just saying umbrella in just any case, right? So his face, he's protecting hey Hunter, he's protecting his head from getting wet, right? If you guys are just tuning in, I just played a clip where a young lady on a podcast said that men using umbrellas is sassy behavior, sassy work. So he's protecting his face, he's protecting his head from getting more wet, even if he has a hoodie on. The jacket still gets wet. So even though he's walking in the rain with a jacket or a hoodie on, water is penetrable to cloth, to clothing, to cotton, to all things. Unless it is anti-rain, unless it is a buoyant, like, what are they called? Rain retardant, unless if it's that, like, and it doesn't absorb water, you're going to get wet. You're going to get soaked. Why would I be wanting to willingly walk around in semi to wet clothing? That is stupid. That is dumb as hell. Dumb as hell. But the fact that her grandfather was the source of this stupidity, like, I knew it had to come from somewhere, because, like, I feel like that shouldn't be considered sassy to someone. Like, seeing people walking in the rain with an umbrella just feels like it makes sense to me. Like, it's raining outside, somebody's walking, umbrella. That makes sense to me. That makes complete sense to me. So I'm like, okay, whatever. There's no way that a person just comes up with that without somebody saying it to them and it be an idiot. So the fact that her grandfather said, I'm not using an umbrella because real men don't use umbrellas, and then went down a list of, like, her grandfather doesn't use an umbrella, her stepdad doesn't use an umbrella, and your stepfather probably doesn't use an umbrella because of your grandfather. And your husband's not going to use an umbrella. Bitch, if it's a motherfucking typhoon outside, use an umbrella. I think that's stupid. I would judge a man for not using an umbrella when it's wet outside. Like, I'm a real man. I don't need no umbrella, baby. Here you go. Nigga, you sound dumb. What do you mean you don't need no daggone umbrella? Because if you get sick, you're going to be on the couch. Nah, babe. I got it. Can't keep a real, play it down. Dying for a simple cold. And I got to take care of you because you didn't want to use the umbrella. That is just, it is so, the women of the generation below me and some of the same of me really, really, really are pissing me off. Because of them, I am single. I'm just going to blame them. Because I think they have put out and shot out so much bullshit out their mouths and don't have another woman there to correct them in their way of thinking, that men are seeing this and they're like, let's continue to fuck these bitches and just get money. Because obviously dealing with one of them is going to be a headache. I don't feel like dealing with it. And I completely understand. That's why women, like, you have these podcasts where she was the one lady. Now, I don't know if she was a guest or she's a host, and then there's two other guys. I typically only see one female in these type of situations. It's either all males or one female, or it's one male, one female, or two women and one male. There's never like an equal, like, shared space amongst them all, where you need to have a backing if you need to have a backing, or you need to have someone check you if you need someone to check you. Had I been on that podcast and she said that dumb shit, I would have been looking at her like, bitch, what are you talking about? How is that? How? And then she's like, yo, talking about like you walking around here looking like man fucking Mary Poppins. Bitch, ain't nobody skipping from chimney to chimney. Ain't nobody flying up in the damn air. I felt like an eyelash was on my face. Sorry. Like, no one's flying up in the damn air and shit. You making it seem like as soon as a nigga takes an umbrella and pops it, niggas start skipping and hanging on to the pole and I'm dancing in the rain, head ass niggas. Like, that is not what's happening. Like, at all. Niggas is walking with the hunch over, eyes still closed because it's raining. Okay? Like, they can barely see. You become temporary blind when it rains. So you think a nigga is caring about the umbrella? He's just not trying to get his fit wet. And more importantly, rain causes stains on clothes. If you have a certain like polyester, certain silks and stuff, they do get stained by rain because rain is not water. Like, I feel like people think rain, and this is where I feel like some of us was sleeping through 5th and 6th grade. You know, we forgot how the ecosystem works and how condensation works and how, you know, water is developed into the clouds and stuff. Like, you know, water down here. So that means it can be ocean, river, pond, swamp, whatever. Okay. Evaporates. Okay. Goes up. And this is how you get the air circulation. This is how you have cool days sometimes because it's just cool, right? Cold winds and stuff goes up. Formulation of these clouds and stuff start going. There's 3 different types of clouds. Stay with me. They form in these different clouds or whatever. The clouds get heavy enough with whatever the process is after that step, because I forgot it at this moment in time. And then they let the bitch go. They cool the earth down. Getting too hot. We gotta evaporate some of this damn water, bring it up, cool the water down, cool the earth down, cool the crust down. There's a drought. Gotta give it some water, gotta give the animals some life, something to drink. Okay. You gotta think about how much water is taken up from the ground. You think water just dissipates by itself? Like, you know what I'm saying? Rain is dirty ass water. Is disgusting water. You have people who collect rain, right? To like feel like some states it's illegal to collect rain. I think like in Texas it's illegal to collect rain. Because you're sourcing your own water when they want you to pay for the water. You can't have your own water, bitch. You can't take water from the sky when it's free. You gotta wait for us to take it and then distill it and clear and purify it, and then you can buy it for us. But you can't do that yourself, you know? Like, I watched a guy who filled up his own pool with that. He just took the water, rainwater from the gutters and whatever else, and just lit all the water. And he filled up his pool in about 2 days because they were going to have really bad rainstorms. He went through, put the shockers and the powders and everything. That boy had nice pool water. Didn't have to pay $1,500 to fill it up with water and all that other stuff. Any which way, the point is it's dirty ass water. So it's dirty ass water getting on your damn clothes. And it's going to stain. But who am I? I can't fight for this. I can't fight for my gender anymore. I can't do it. These bitches be pissing me the fuck off. They just be saying dumb shit like continuously over and over and over and over and over again. Like, they always got something dumb to say every single time they open their fucking mouth. It's so annoying. Like, when I see people like go to the tonight's topic or tonight's show or tonight's conversation. I think that's the name of the podcast that has Keita Rose on it, that light-skinned nigga with the dreads who's not really on it anymore. And all the other stuff, because he was toxic in his own self. So I see why he stepped away from that shit. But you know, when you're having these discussions and they have like these showcases, right? And they have these women and these men pull up and they ask their questions like as conversation starters and stuff. And I'm like, what are we allowing to come into our lives just to say I got somebody? Because that's what it's looking like. It's saying like, I personally am alone and I am ignoring red flags. I'm ignoring the things that these people are saying. I'm ignoring everything that I know could be a possible setup for a heartbreak down the line. But they're making me good right now. So I'm going to ignore it. And I'm going to allow them in and infiltrate my life and slowly start, you know, destroying the person that I am and destroying those around me and destroying my confidence, destroying this, making me second guess, overthink, all this other stuff. And then we're like, "Oh, men are shit, men are this, even niggas, bitches, whatever." And it's like, you dumb ass, you allow this person to come into your space. Now, yes, there are a lot of snakes wearing very, very good lambskin. Okay. There's a lot of snakes wearing very cute, cuddly dog, you know, clothing and stuff. Like, and I hate when I say, like, oh, this is a wolf in sheepskin. Nah, dog. These are snakes, devils themselves, wearing the best puppy costumes and the kitty cat costumes, because these are animals that we trust, that we have no issue with, because they're just so fucking cute. And then we allow them in and then they fuck our shit up. Like, you know? So I don't even want to say that you have to be a better vetter when it comes to a better vetter. Bars. Better. Sweater weather. ADHD. Sorry. I'm not saying that you have to be a fucking detective, but you be an Elliot. Be an Olivia Benson for your life. Dig deeper. Ask more questions. Think outside of the fucking box that's in front of you. Look around you a little bit more. Okay? Be a little tuchola. You know what I'm saying? Say the things that don't make sense. See if they think that it makes sense. And you're like, whoa. If you think what I said makes sense, I need to watch out for you, playboy. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But anyway, right, the last like 16, 17 minutes of this thing, I didn't really want to make this like a sexual, like a just a relationship thing. Let's talk about some sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about everything. So, you know the fucking words. Anyways, whatever. Fuck it. Shit. Damn. When talking to a new person, do you think it's wrong or incorrect or rude or crude to ask about their, I don't want to say sexual health, because you should be asking about their sexual health regardless of the fact. Like, I just said to somebody the other day, like, you know, we talking about like kissing and hugging up on each other. Yeah, where them papers at? Where them papers at? Mm-hmm. Where are the papers? Because here's the thing, and I explained it to them very freeingly, and they understood with no problem. I am definitely scared of STIs. You know, it's they're not even diseases no more; they're infections. Okay, I'm scared of those hoes. Very scared of those hoes. And for whatever reason, in the past like couple of months, I have been seeing bitches record themselves on TikTok like, oh, he didn't know he had it. He had herpes. And now look at me. You know, HSV1 is the common version of herpes, but that can appear anywhere. That can show up anywhere. Unfortunately, that's the more common one because it's like cold sores and stuff like that and whatever have you. But when we're talking about the two of them, yeah, babe, fuck that. because you are fucking me up for life. That HIV AIDS, you're fucking me up for life, bro. I don't think so. I'm not with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I like doing everything as raw as possible, okay, except for meat. But wear condoms, please. But I'm saying, like, I want to kiss. Like, I like kissing. Like, I'm not even talking about fucking. I like kissing. I love making out. I want to put my mouth to your mouth. I want to put my tongue into your mouth. I want to put your tongue in my mouth. I want to swap saliva. That's so nasty when you say that shit out loud. But I want to kiss. Okay? I want to lock lips and just... I want to pant heavy. I want my hand touching the back of your head, your hand on my neck. I want to make out for a minimum of 20 minutes. Okay? I want that. Fuck us having sex. Fuck me giving you a head. Fuck you giving me a head. I want to kiss on your body. Period. And I cannot do that without the certainty that you do not have nothing that's going to be given to me, and that I don't got nothing that's going to give it to you. Trust and believe, before and after, every time I have sex, I get myself tested. Even though I trust the person beyond means, I get myself tested every single time, because regardless of the fact, they be out there doing what they want to do, and I be out here doing what I want to do. I can trust their words, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I have to protect me on me. And that has nothing against any person I have sex with. It's just I have to put me first. And I think that's the problem, that we're always like not wanting to hurt this person's feeling. We don't want to make them feel some type of way or whatever may have you. A lot of people are just scared to ask for test results because they're like, well, what if that turns them off? Bitch, turn them off. I'm trying to get turned on. And this is the problem, is like some men, and I can only say men, I can't say women because I do not sleep with them. Some men really do think that sexual diseases only come from having intercourse, like physical intercourse. Like they'll be like, okay, I guess we could just use a condom. You're going to want head, right? And we're not in freshman year of college learning how to put a damn condom on the tip of your dick and me pushing it down with my mouth for protection and giving you head with a condom on. We're not doing that anymore, right? And I don't think that you finna go into your damn kitchen cabinet, get the plastic wrap, unroll it, and dental dam my pussy. I really don't think that that's what's about to fucking happen right now, right? So therefore, we're gonna be raw dog orally, like regardless of the fact. Do not ever think I can't get something with my mouth. That's stupid, right? Also, some men think, and some women too, dumbasses, think that, okay, now because you have a condom, that everything's good in the hood. Juices, bitches, juices. Juices. You got his pubes in sweat banging against your pubes in your sweat. I don't care if you're bald or not. You have your juices. Yeah, you're going to make me squirt, daddy. You're going to make me squirt. Yeah. All them juices, all that shit, the secretions coming out from your fucking walls and shit like that is banging up against his pubis just like it's banging up against yours. Right? Don't ask me why I know this professionally, but when he's done, even if he's on like man shaving or whatever may have you, baby, some home videos will teach you that them pubes get left on your ass. Yeah, it gets left on your ass, it gets left on your coochie. That's what they tell you. Even if you tired and laying down, go rinse your pussy off. Because there's some things left up in that motherfucker that is not from you. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So, if we're going to be having mouths all over each other, please, I want to make sure that the record is clean. Because I'm trying to get into this thing. I want to act like we're having a baby. Nothing will happen, but I want to act like it. I want to act like we're trying to make a love scene, make a love child. Okay. You know, you got to ask the questions. But do you guys think that it's inappropriate to ask what that dick look like and what that pussy feel like? Because I feel like I feel like that's not inappropriate. As a person who has been face fished, teeth fished, catfished, and more importantly, dick fished. I feel like we need to have these honest questions. And you know, some men do be acting scary though, which is really fucking stupid. It's really fucking stupid. You know, they be like, oh well, why you gotta see why, and then they do this whole, well, you gonna look at, if you gonna see mine, then I need to see yours. Nigga, pussies come in all shapes and sizes, but guess what? The main thing we got is a fucking entrance. If my lips fall out, or my lips is big, or whatever, or I got a big clit or I got a small clit, whatever the fuck it is, you gonna still suck this little dick, nigga. Right? So it doesn't really, that's fucking wild. So it doesn't really matter. It's at the end of the day, it is a hole and you're gonna fuck it, right? When it comes to you, there's so many different variables. Yo, my nigga, you could be a mushroom. I'm scared of getting a mushroom. I had a mushroom one time. I think that nigga got stuck in me a little bit because it's not congruent all the way. It's like the head and the shaft are not the same shape. You feel what I'm saying? That's scary. And I think those are the ones that get stuck in people's throats, like sexist images in ER. I bet you those are mushroom head ass niggas, and the tip then got too swollen, you can't yank it out. You know what I'm saying? And then there's other things like, are you circumcised? Are you not circumcised? I need to know because I need to know if you keep up with your cleanliness and all that other stuff. More importantly, y'all remember that nigga who posted on Instagram and Facebook with his motherfucking barnacles around the penis in his head? I need to see if there's any scabs. I want to see if there's any scabs, any proof of any past trauma you might have had down there. I need to see what's happening. Okay, I need to see what's going on. But morally so, I would like to know what your size you are. And you do not have to lie. There's one dude who lied. He was like, I'm like a 4. I'm like, that sucks, but you're cool, so we'll see. That nigga was a 2, and that nigga was a 3. Like, hard was a 3. I said, damn, I don't know why you lying. And it was thin. Ugh. Trust me, y'all, I haven't been in circumstances I wish I did not even participate in. But, me being a woman, trying to be a fast tail ass woman, I've had to stick it out. I had to see it through, my boy. I had to see it through. So, yeah. When I tell you I'm a good actress or actor, fucking wonderful. Okay? Leonardo DiCaprio done got shit on me. Okay? At all. But like I said, I don't think that there's anything wrong with just figuring out, are we equipped for the trip, right? Because for me, in my case, I am now, I'm not going to tell you guys my weight because I've been losing a little something. So I'm not going to tell y'all. Well, when I get to a point, y'all going to know. But I'm a heavy-setted woman, regardless of the fact. Big thighs, heavy big calves, and big ass, according to some of you. I will always say that my ass is just a bubble TV screen. But to y'all, this is a big, big, juicy, fat ass. It just sits so nice. I wish I could fix the bottom of it, but that's just me. Okay. So if I have hips, well, I got some hip dips too, but if I got hips, thighs, cakes, and pies, okay, and I got an ass, your minimum entrance fee is 5 inches. Minimum entrance fee is 5 inches. Minimum entrance fee. I can't do anything under. And some people will look at me like, damn, that's like mad, like shallow. It's fucking not. It's called math, you dumb bitch. A squared plus B squared has to equal C squared, right? Length times width equals height. You feel what I'm saying? All of these are math equations. You have to figure out why X is equaling to Y equals to X. It's like, it's geometry. It's all the math. You could probably not calculus, not that complicated, but statistically, 3 out of 8 niggas will not fuck me because they're not able to. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where like you have to make it make sense. Like, and you can love, and I feel, and I really, really do feel bad. Really feel bad for men who enjoy themselves a big bitch and are not equipped to enjoy a big bitch. I truly do feel bad for you. Because you want all that ushy gushy thickness, legs on top of your shoulders. You want that. You really do. But you're not able to penetrate that. And it's not your fault. It is not your fault, like at all. But you have to get in there. Like I've dealt with a dude who was like 4'4.5". I ended up getting like some type of bruising on my chest. Because when he knew what to do with it, but in order for him to do what he needed to do with it, he had to put like pressure on my chest, and I had to spread my legs for him to really get in there and do what he needed to do. Like I said, he did. And even from the back, we took teamwork. I had the bottom part, he had the top part. You know what I'm saying? Like it took an immense amount of work for us just to have sex. Was it cool? It was cool. But it was a lot. So I'm not saying this because I'm discrediting men. I'm saying this because I know from fucking experience, literally fucking experience. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just... unfortunately, you're going to have to date somebody else. Oh, you're going to fuck somebody else. Not me. But I did recently get told that looked like, with a good guesstimation, that I was about 260. I said, where's my ring? Because you telling me I'm skinny, we're married. Automatically. Because 260, babe, I don't think I've seen that since sophomore year of high school. No cap. I really don't think I've seen 260 since sophomore year of high school. And my body was kind of T back then. I didn't know how to wear it. And that's the thing that like pisses me off. When I look back at like, and I think that's just anybody, but when I look back at high school, my body was so T. Like my stomach was, it was like pouchy, but it wasn't hanging for real. And I didn't have like the sides, like, you know, the little, what do they call it? What are these? It's not a muffin top because I forget what it's called. Is it a muffin top? Nah, I seen some girl with some muffin tops, and that was, but like the sides and stuff. Like if I knew how to wear like what I wear now, oh, the body was giving in high school. I just didn't know I had the body to give in high school, and I think that's the only problem. Because if I did, a problem she would have been a fucking issue, and if I would have had the confidence, to be honest with you. If I had the confidence, because from the age of 14 to 13, 14 to like 18, I thought nobody else would like me except for one person, and that sucks. But you know, it is what it is. Anyway, you guys, it's 8:58. We're gonna wrap this little bitch up. Thank y'all for popping up now. It's over now. It's all 70 y'all in his hoe. It's over now. I don't know where y'all was at 8 o'clock, but we 8 o'clock means we here Sundays, 8 o'clock every time. We will let you guys know in the Discord if we don't have a show. But if you do not hear, if you don't see, everyone, we're not having a show tonight. Or everyone, we're not having a show Sunday. If you don't see that, we're gonna be here 8 o'clock. Okay. Fuck. Anyway, it's a girl Chase. He hates about how you say it, as long as that flavor stays in your mouth. You can catch me on TikTok at c.hazeInc. You can catch me on Instagram by Candy Taste Sweet. Thursdays, this specific Thursday too, but Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the Vault with Chase and Duke. This Thursday, we are having a murder mystery. Who done did it? It's going to be Halloween. Woo! And we're going to be dressing up. So if you want to come through and hang out, you always can. No, we are not doing a motherfucking aftercare because your girl is tired. Okay. I have nothing else to give me. I'm exhausted. I made butter beans and they came out so fucking good today. I'm very proud of myself. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Love you. If you don't part of the Discord, please join it. King Gizzard Podcast on Discord. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great night.